Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today we're going to talk daily planning. It has been requested of me that I do a daily planning video from start to finish that involves decorating and writing in it and explaining where the things are going and why I'm putting certain things in certain places. So I'm just here to talk about my daily planner. This was today's layout, so today is Friday, April the 8th, the day of my April sticker release. So of course I wanted to use some stickers from my shop in my daily planner. So I used these signature doodle blooms and then I combined them with the Blush in It book, which has all these pink tones, and then some simply gilded washi tape. So I'm just showing you what I had going on for today. I had it divided out as I normally do with the schedule kind of in this section. It was a longer schedule today, so I ended up using like these two sections for it. Sometimes I'll only use this one. Up here is my top 3 priorities of the day. Over here, I do my running to-do list that I kind of move over from day to day. So these things that didn't get checked off today are going to get moved into the new spread that I'm doing today. I keep saying today. But they're going to get moved over onto the Saturday spread. And then I had a little due date down here. Sometimes I use this for social media planning, etc. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop this off of the discs. I honestly normally plan with it on the discs when I'm in this planner because there's not too much maneuvering that needs to get done. But I'm going to go ahead and pop this page off of the discs. And I recently got this sheet of photo floral boxes from Create with Mandy. It is one of her Oops sheets. It came out of an Oops bundle. So I assure you her quality is always great. But this is an Oops sticker sheet that I bought knowing it had a minor imperfection to it. But I'm going to use it in today's daily planning page. I'm not going to do Sunday. I'm just going to plan out today because I normally do it one day at a time. Sometimes when I do daily spreads on this channel, I'll just do both days to keep it cohesive. But to show you a little glimpse into what my actual daily planning process looks like, we're just going to take it one day at a time. So photo floral boxes. And then I found this washi tape from According to Allie that's like a really fun gold spotty dotty. So we're going over the top with this. I thought that would be fun to layer in. And then I need some functional stuff, or some boxes rather. So I have the Indigo accessory book, and instead of using stickers from here, I'm thinking that I might take these sticky notes and then glue run them down onto the page and use those as my boxes. I mean, this is cute, but it's a lot of pattern, and I also like this one, but again, a lot of pattern, and with this on top of it, it's going to be too much. So I'm going to take these and I'm just going to plan out today's daily. Additionally, I have the rest of this Painterly Daisy sheet that I started planning with in my YouTube video for whatever day it was. Friday, I think that's today. The social media spread where I used the navy blue boxes and the Painterly Daisies. But I thought this quote might work well. The brown tone might be fun with some of these photo florals. I have my craft tweezers, which are a godsend when it comes to placing detailed stickers. I'm going to take one of these Today boxes and grab my Tombow adhesive to affix that in place. And I grabbed this, while it is a sticky note, it's only sticky on one side, and it's going to peel up no matter how hard I just like stick it in place. So I need the Tombow adhesive to really keep things from moving around. I do want it to overlap on top of the floral box, so I'm going to put this one down first. I really only have one thing today, and that is that it is, well, the story goes that it was Mom's Day at my sister's university, which is nearby mine, so I go and visit her sometimes. But it was supposed to be Mom's Day 2 weekends out from now, but I guess she has something going on, and I was going to go over for Mom's Day because my parents were going to come visit her, and they're going to bring the dog. So I was going to go visit her for Mom's Day, and then she's like, well, can you come this weekend? Because I'm busy during Mom's weekend. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I don't have anything going on. So this is our pseudo Mom's weekend where I'm just going to go visit my sister and my parents. So that's the event of Saturday. I've also heard from some friends who are planning on maybe going to like a bar later at night, so I don't know how late I'm going to be out, but maybe I'll get to that. So I'm taking this, and then I'm going to take this checklist for social media stuff because I want to get some pictures done tomorrow, And I'm just gonna place this underneath the schedule where I think it fits best. I didn't really like how it went over the pink color that I have over here. So maybe I'll use this for like the quote, or I could take the quote and put it up there. I want to get this washi tape in before I move too far into the spread. And I'm only going to use like little touches of it because it is bold. We'll do a little touch right there. Yes, it goes onto the today, but it's still writable room. And then, let's see, if I do one of these smaller boxes, maybe I could use that to layer the quote on top of. Or I could even do a trio of them. There's a lot of fun boxes on here. So I'm going to place this one with the blue florals here. And then this one on top of that. Next layer is going to be washi tape because I don't want that on top of the quote. And I've somehow formed a diagonal across the page, but it's fine. I'm not angry about that. And then Happiness Blooms From Within is then going to go into that cluster. I feel like this is like peeling up just because it was the end of the roll. So I'm just gonna swap it out with another little section of this. I'm not afraid to waste a little washi tape if it means that it's gonna stay in place longer. And then I'll take another strip of it to balance things out because I'd like to have 3 equal clusters on the page. So this one's going to go up at the top of the to-do list. I don't have a super long to-do list today, so I can waste a little bit of that space for a little bit more of a decorative touch. I don't think I need any more decorative boxes, nor do I think I need any more checklists. So I'm going to put these off to the side. Well, I'm looking at it and it feels a little empty up there. So I'm going to take the last of these small boxes and put it up at the top of my checklist over here. We have some variation with the floral photo boxes going on top of the washi and then behind the washi, so I think that's fun. And then the rest of this I'm saving for tomorrow because I like to have the pages that go next to each other, like the full spread, be cohesive. So I want to keep that, enough stickers to do that. I'd like some kind of header for my to-do list over here, and I was looking for something in the same color as my today box. I found these, and I thought this could be fun. It just says remember, but it has that same color striped through it, and this would layer really well into this cluster. So I think that's what we need for stickers on this spread. I'm going to move into the more functional stuff. So I'm going to start up here, which is the priority section, and if I flip back to what happened today, I did not end up getting 10 essays graded. I got a couple graded, but it wasn't enough to check off grading 10 of those essays. So I'm going to transfer the task over here, and I feel like 10 is still a pretty good number to keep me on track. I need to have all of the essays for my classes done by Monday, and if I can get 10 done on Saturday and 10 done on Sunday, that leaves me with like 5 or so for Monday, so that should be fine. I'm going to put that right up here. And since today was also my April sticker launch day, that means that I have a few orders to pack. I don't remember exactly how many I have sitting in my open orders box, but I think a good goal for tomorrow would be to get 10 of them packed. Most of them are going to make it to the post office on Monday. That's the hope, is to get everything done over the weekend that was ordered today. So I'm going to write pack 10 Etsy orders. I think that's a pretty good goal for me, especially if I'm going to be out most of the day with my parents. And then finally, I'm supposed to be discussion leading on Wednesday, and I need to get in touch with my co-discussion leader to discuss when we'll meet ahead of time to talk about the readings. So I'm just going to write email and then like an initial. I'm not going to write names in this because you never know who's on the internet, and I have not asked these people for their permission to like share their name and what I'm doing with them, so I just tend to do initials when I'm writing in my planner on like a public platform. So now that that's all filled out, I'm going to go ahead and write into this today box about my big plans for the day. I'm not entirely sure when I'm supposed to be getting over to my sister's apartment, but it means waking up in the morning, and I don't really want to do that. Saturday's typically my one day to sleep in, but I will take that opportunity to go see the dog. So I checked, and I think the first thing that we're planning on doing is just going to lunch at noon, so that means I need to leave here by maybe 10. That sounds like a good timeline for me. I don't need to write that down anywhere, but that looks good. And then this is going to be pictures that I need to take for my planner account. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. The first one I want to write is like today's daily. I need to get a picture of my catch-all because the video is supposed to be going up for that on Sunday. Just some miscellaneous stuff. I started the list a little lower so I could maybe put a header on it, but I don't think I'm going to find anything like this that says photos, but I'll see what I can find in a minute. Just leaving it like that. Those are the pictures I need to take tomorrow. I'm going to start off my checklist by just moving over whatever didn't get checked off here. So dishwasher and responding to emails. And then flipping again, we've got messaging my rep team, Etsy messages, and taking out the recycling. And then there's a few other miscellaneous things I want to do. So I want to clean out my fridge tomorrow. I have to bring my sister some of this like cider that it's from this brewery that we really like, and it's only in Northern Illinois, but I found it at a local liquor store. She's 21, don't worry. And I found it, and she's going to be really excited if I bring some of it for her. So I'm going to put that on my list. I'm trying to think of other things that I want to do. I'll probably get some videos filmed tomorrow because I need to get content prepped for the upcoming week. In addition to that, I'd like to put some groceries away that are just sitting on my counter. All of those fun things. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill in a few more of these items and think on what else needs to go on this list. I know I need to pick up some library books that are on hold for me, but I don't think the library's open on Saturday. However, I'm going to write it on the list just so I don't forget. And then I'll just push it to Sunday and then pick them up on Sunday. Okay, so I ended up filling out the rest of the list with just a bunch of miscellaneous things that I need to do. Some of them can get pushed to Sunday, but I want to make sure that everything is written down so I don't forget it in the meantime. And while I wait for my Papermate Flare to dry, which takes a minute sometimes, this paper is a little slick. They have changed it out recently, so I am able to like peel up stickers and move them around a lot easier than I was able to before. But that means that the pen doesn't dry nearly as fast, so I just gotta give it a second before I run my hand over it and smudge all of the hard work that I put into writing stuff out. I'm picking out a mild liner so that I can do bullet points for like these dots. I write beyond the list, and the list does have bullet points, but I prefer to create my own. I think it just gives it a little pop of color. I'm looking at this one, and I'm trying to see what color it is. Dark blue. I don't really think it's dark blue. It looks more like a periwinkle to me, and that's what I was kind of thinking it might match with this gray blue of the Today box. And in the meantime, I could also try to find a header for this list. I'm gonna go look for that. I found these, which I think are the same color, but they're a little big for what I'm looking for, so I think I'm gonna backtrack. Oh, this might be the same color, actually. Let me just test it out. If I just put a page flag on top of that. Because if the color matches, it just looks weird having it there. I feel like I'm taking more time with my daily just because I'm explaining things while I'm making it. Normally I can get one of these made pretty quickly, especially if I'm not using any stickers. And gasp, there are days when I don't use stickers in this planner. But some days it just needs to be a functional planner. This is probably not the right label for this, but I'm just going to take busy day to balance out what's going on with remember up there. I don't exactly like how I'm leaving the bullet point uncovered because there's nothing to check off there. Maybe once I get the list done, I could check it off, but I think it just looks better clustered in that way, so I'm going to leave it like that. And now I got to figure out which mild liner to use. The gray is always a trusty backup, but I want to see if this works, because if it does, a pop of color would be fabulous to have in here. I'm taking what is left of the Painterly Daisies, and I'm just going to use it as scratch paper. It's bold, but I think it could work. I feel like maybe with all of the different bright colors that are going on, it would not hurt to have just another little pop of color. I think it matches, especially when it's paired on top of that peachy pink. I think it kind of neutralizes it enough to match the gray blue. I think that's actually a really close match. I did good on that one. So I'm going to attempt to highlight all the bullet points over here without putting my hand on top of the text, which is always a feat, although I forgot there is no peachy pink to neutralize these ones, so they're a little bit bolder. However, I think it still works. Trying not to smudge things. And I'm worried this is a pretty new mild liner, so it's probably going to bleed through the page. There is minimal bleeding with the Plum paper planner. For the most part, you don't get ghosting with like a Papermate Flare pen. The mild liners do a little bit of ghosting, but let's flip it over and we'll take a gander. Yeah, you can see it right there, but it's not the end of the world. I think it's fine, and as long as it's functional, it gets the job done. So this is what we have. Oh, I smudged it. Dang it, Caitlin. Okay, but it's not bad. It's not bad smudging. I think it'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this back onto the discs. And here it is, my completed daily for April the 9th. I think it turned out really fun. I love these Create with Mandy stickers, and I think they cluster really well. I really do like the way this daily turned out, and even though it's for one day only, I think it's a really fun spread, and I wish I purchased more of these photo florals. I got one by random chance, and I wish I had gone out of my way to purchase them because they're really pretty. So maybe I'll go back and get some for my catch-all or something like that, but I like the way this turned out. According to Allie's, washi tape always adds a nice impact. I will link both of those shops down below, so Create with Mandy and According to Allie, because they're great sticker shops. And I hope this helped someone. If you're someone who's thinking about maybe planning in a Plum paper daily, I highly recommend it. I love the layout that they have going on, especially if you customize it like I did to remove any kind of headers on top of these boxes. The only thing that I could do without is the use of color. I wish it were a little bit more neutral. They do offer a neutral color palette, and it's basically all this gray-blue color, except it's gray-blue on every single day. And I don't know if I could deal with that. I feel like if I want neutral, I would rather just have no color altogether, or have something a little bit more rainbow, rather than pick this gray middle ground just to match my stickers. So I like the way this turned out. I'm gonna call it a night on this one, and I hope this was helpful to someone out there. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!